Hello everyone, I'm Shamanth, CSAT faculty at InsightsIAS. I welcome you once again for the CSAT series question of the day 9. Today I have picked a question. The question says, on the whole surface of earth, the ratio of land and water is 1:2. The land and water in the northern hemisphere is in the ratio 2:3. Then find the ratio of land and water in the southern hemisphere. Okay, the concept here is ratios. Okay, so look here. Always the questions will be divided into two parts. One is the asking part, one is the given part. Okay, if you link these two parts, that's called the approach of solving the question. The whole surface of the earth, see, consider this as the earth, in which land and water is in the ratio 1:2. Okay, one part of land and two parts of water is there. It's been divided into two halves. Okay, hence it's called hemisphere. Okay, we have considered here the earth as sphere, not geoid, sphere here. Okay, so this is northern hemisphere, this is southern hemisphere. Okay, hemi means cut into two equal halves. Here, same land and water is in the ratio 2:3. 2:3. Then find the ratio of land and water in the southern hemisphere. Okay, be cautious about the order of the ratio. He might ask land is to water, or else in the question he might ask water is to land also sometimes. Okay, here in this case, find the ratio of land and water. So L is to W, you have to find out. See the approach towards the question here now. Now, how to solve this question? See, the ratio here is 1:2, totally 3 parts, or else you can take this as 3x also. Okay, I am taking this as 3 parts here. In these 3 parts, 1 part is land, 2 parts is water. This is in the northern hemisphere, we have 2 plus 3, how many parts? 5 parts, or else you can take this as 5x also. Okay, doesn't make any difference there. See, 3 and 5 here, take the LCM of this one. LCM of 3 and 5 is equal to 15, right? Okay, double this one. If you double this one, this becomes 30. And consider this 30 as the total number of units of land and water here. Okay, see, land is 1 unit and water is 2 units here. See, total land and water is in the ratio 1:2. Okay, I'll tell you why I have taken this one LCM and double this one. 30 is the total units of land and water, in which land is 1 part, water is 2 parts. According to the question itself, total land is 1 part, total water is 2 parts. If you divide 30 into 1 part and 2 parts, okay, that is 30 into 3 parts. If you divide 30 into 1 and 2, totally 3 parts, 1 part will be equal to 10, isn't it? 1 part is equal to 10 means this is 1 part 10 and this water is 20, isn't it? So, total land has to be 10, total water has to be 20 now. And this whole thing is 30 units, in which northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. If 30 is been divided into 2 parts means this has to be 15 parts or units, x, whatever you take, this is also 15. That's why I have doubled this one to make it into 2 halves here. See, 2 halves, one is 15, this is also 15, and this 15 is in the ratio 2:3. Okay, this 15 is in the ratio 2:3 here now. See, look here now, this is in the ratio 2:3. If I divide 15 in the ratio 2:3, 2 parts and 3 parts, totally 5 parts. If you divide 15 into 5 parts, 1 part is equal to 3. If 1 part is equal to 3, 2 parts is 6 and 3 parts is 9, isn't it? Okay, see, 15 is divided in the ratio 2:3, 6 and 9 is in the ratio 2:3. See, overall land is 10 units and overall water is 20 units. Overall land is 10 units, in which the land is 6 units present in the northern hemisphere itself. So, in the southern hemisphere, how much it will be? 4 parts, isn't it? And 20 parts of overall water is there, in which 9 parts is present in northern hemisphere, means in the southern hemisphere it has to be 11 parts. So, what is the ratio of land and water here? It's nothing but 4:11. Do you have 4:11? Yes. And we have 11:4 also. Okay, be cautious about order of the ratio. Know this one. This is one standard question. Around this, many questions can be framed. Now, we'll move on to the yesterday's question. Divide 1950 among A, B, C such that A shall receive 3/10 of B and C together. And B shall receive, shall means must, okay. B shall receive 4 by 11 of A and C together, okay. See, this is the data given. Find the C share. You have to find the C share. You have to divide 1950 among A, B, C such that A shall receive 3 by 10 of B and C together. See, A is receiving 3 by 10 of B and C together, and B shall receive 4 by 11. B shall receive 4 by 11 of A and C together. This is the data given, isn't it? See, do not go by any calculation here. Try to put logic here, okay. Means if you understand, then the answer becomes, or the solution becomes very brief, okay. In 1 or 2 steps you can get the answer here. Now, look here now. There are 3 people in this story, isn't it? Okay, A, B, C. Among, you have to divide 1950 with the given conditions. The condition is A receives 3 by 10 of B and C together. That means the total amount is divided into 13 parts, isn't it? Where A gets 3 parts and B plus C gets 10 parts. Or else we can write this data as, see, A by B plus C is equal to 3 by 10. That means A shall receive 3, B and C shall receive 10 parts. Means totally 13 parts, isn't it? Only 3 people are there, A, B, C. If you add A plus B plus C, that is 13 parts, or else 13x also you can take. See, 13 parts if I divide this given amount. See, I am dividing this into 13 parts now. You can take this as 13x also, okay? Doesn't make any difference there. If you divide 1950 into 13 parts, one part is 15, okay, and 0, that is 150. So, one part value is equal to 150, and A is getting how many parts? 3 parts. So, A is getting 3 parts means that is 3 into 150. So, totally A will be getting 450. Okay, we got the share of A. Similarly now, when you compare this ratio, here look here, same amount 1950 is divided into 15 parts here now, in which B is getting 4 parts and A and C are getting 11 parts. Okay, look here now, if I divide 1950 into 4 plus 11, 15 parts. If I divide the given 1950 here, okay, look here, I am dividing this into 15 parts. See, 15 into how many times? 15 into 13 is nothing but 195 and 0, I am putting 0. So, it is nothing but 130. One part value is equal to 130 and B is getting how many parts? 4 parts. So, B is getting 4 parts and each part value is 130. So, this is nothing but 520. In this story, only 3 people are there, A, B and C. In that, A is getting 450, B is getting 520, means the remaining has to be C share. How much is the C share? Out of 1950, A gets 450, B gets 520, means C share is 980, isn't it? This is the solution, not the calculation, okay? If you put logic, then the solution becomes very easy. And this is the need of the hour for the CSAT exam. And guys, this is the bouncer of the day question. Try to solve this question and put the answers in the comment section. And as I have told you in the previous videos, okay, we are launching a course, and at 26, that is from tomorrow, we are launching this course. And today is the end of the offer. Every day, 2.5 hours, the classes will be for the next 1 month. This will be very helpful for the guys who struggle a lot in CSAT. Make use of the course and reduce the burden of CSAT. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.